The Cashmere Gypsy. Thank you so much for tuning in to Beauty and Bubbles this week. We have Lindsay, the owner of Glamour Bar, Ashley, who is a nail tech and esthetician here, and Charlie, who is a new stylist here. We also want to thank Clayton with Wellspring 5280 for our beautiful lighting that makes us feel like we're glowing every week. So thank you, Clayton. And this week we're going to talk about Mother's Day. So Mother's Day is coming up. We're talking about what to get, who to give gifts to, if you're in the Denver area, where to go locally to take your mom or that special person in your life to do something that makes her feel good on Mother's Day. So should we talk about the best Mother's Day presents and items and experiences that are going to make her feel special this Mother's Day? What do you guys think?
Who wants to start?
I'll
start. I'm like, who should
talk
start?
about things that you've done maybe in the past also. So in years past, what have you done that have really like made your mom feel good? Or
I've sent flowers. I mean, that's the most obvious thing, I think. This year, she already knows, but I'm doing her lashes, her eyelash extensions. She loves them. She's going to be down in Denver, so.
and that's a popular gift this year.
Very popular.
With Glamour Bar, a lot of people have been coming in and getting gift cards or gift certificates to get their mom's eyelashes done.
Yeah, it's been really popular. Me?
Oh,
okay.
go ahead.
My mom is out of town, and she hates flowers. She thinks that they die and that they're a waste of money. So it makes it super fun to be creative and like thinking of something fun. And she's a minimalist. She does not wear makeup. She does not do her hair. I know, it's shocking. Like, she doesn't really do anything. So,
Hope you're watching, Miss Wilson.
hi, Mom.
We love you.
I know, she's like so beautiful, like all on her own. So slowly but surely, I'm like, I'm getting her, like, she loves all of the Unite products. So that's something that I know that she'll like love. She has really fine hair. Thanks, Mom, for that too. So
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. You're so fabulous.
Your mom is winning.
She doesn't have Facebook, so I can say whatever I want.
Oh, that's why the bashing. Makes sense now.
But she loves like all of the Unite products because they're really lightweight, and so she can like build, and she always is like, oh, don't put that in my hair, it's gonna weigh it all down and it's gonna get greasy and it's gonna get oily and nothing works. So I know that I can always buy her like Unite shampoo, conditioner, like styling products, and surprisingly she loves them all. She's a tough critic. She's like you.
Oh, she is.
So
I hate everything.
she really does. Ashley is like a tough critic, so if she likes it, then it's a winner for sure.
Only for a week, though.
Yeah, only for a minute.
Only for a minute.
About Mother's Day gifts for his mom.
Perfect. So Brad has joined us, and he has a question. His mom just recently went through chemo, and I believe good news that she is cancer-free right now and in remission. So we're super excited to hear that. But we do have some fun items that you can get for Mother's Day. So PCA is a skincare line that we carry, and they actually have a chemotherapy skincare kit that you can use during or after chemotherapy that helps with like just the inflammation in the skin and calming it back down and getting it back to normal. Another popular thing is the microblading, which we were talking about earlier. Yes. If you have any hair loss or anything along those lines, thinning of the brows, and we hear that a lot from like, especially like my mother's age group. I mean, obviously not all mothers are like,
Just call her old. Just call her
well,
old.
they're not in that older category, but you hear all the time, like, my eyelashes are thinning. I don't have eyelashes anymore. I don't have, my eyebrows aren't what they used to be because our hair is all thinning as, like, we get older. So it's nice to have that microblading, which is the semi-permanent tattoo for the eyebrows, as a gift, or eyelash extension, something like that, to really feel pampered and that you're kind of getting back to, like, your old self.
Just anything that makes them, I think the focus needs to be on her and what's going to make her feel good about herself and special. And I know that was something we were talking about earlier. People with lupus or people who have been through chemotherapy, you know, it's very difficult, I think, for a woman to go through that. And we're so attached to our lashes and brows and hair, and to give her something that's going to make her feel good and kind of replace a little bit of that lost femininity is really good.
I agree.
Lots of options for that here.
Yes.
Yep.
Thanks, Brad,
Yeah,
for the
thanks,
question.
Brad. Any other gift ideas that you got that have gone over really well with Mom?
What about gift certificates?
Yes, gift certificates are great. You can get them for just about anything. Hair, nails. I would probably get it from my mom for the ultimate experience, if you will.
Delcy needs to
Yes.
have like some little TLC
She needs
pampering.
all the things. But I would definitely get my mom mani pedi, the luxury. I would spring for the luxury. Haircut, deep conditioning treatment, spray tan, maybe lashes, and microblading. So the ultimate experience.
I mean, I think that's a good thing too. Like having an experience is a great thing. So if you're coming here, like to do blowouts together, or to do pedicures or manicures together, and like have like that day and time, and have a glass of champagne and hang out. I know, Brittany, you just brought your mother-in-law
My
in,
mother-in-law.
so it's always a good starting point too.
Yeah, it is. It's just a good time to bond. I think, first of all, I have to say when I was younger, I was horrible at getting gifts for Mother's Day, birthdays, whatever. In fact, I remember stealing my mom's lipstick and her keys to the house like 3 weeks before Mother's Day. And then on Mother's Day, I like presented them to her like, wow, Mom, like look what she's like, thanks, you know, before we had the locks changed, right, it would be nice, it would have been nice to know that you had this under your bed. So over the years, I feel like I've improved, but it's really nice to have like a bonding moment with, whether it's with your mom or mother-in-law, and that's what I did last week for my mother-in-law. It was her birthday, so I brought her in here. We got blowouts. I think blowouts are something easy. You can have your makeup already done and just have your hair kind of like fluffed and look nice and pretty for the day. And then one thing you want to think about and maybe ask Glamour Bar about is the timing of everything. So because I have a lot of hair, long hair, I was able to fit a blowout and a manicure into the slot that I had just for my blowout. So I think that's like timing can be an important thing if you're trying to plan like a whole day for her for Mother's Day or something.
And especially if you have like somewhere else to be, like I know you guys went and did tea.
Yeah.
If you have somewhere to be, a party, something like that, just always feel free to call us. We do have online booking, but sometimes it gets confusing on like how to book 2 people and like time wise, maybe you're not super sure of like how long. So always feel free to like call it and we can help guide you through that process of like, where do you need to be, what time, how thick is your hair, do you have extensions, like what time do you have to walk out of here by if you have a reservation, something like that.
And especially men, if you're buying for your wife or your mother,
Yeah.
just call us.
Yeah.
We'll be able
Yeah.
to help you.
We'll help you.
Walk you through it. Tell her, you know, we'll be able to decide that. Help you decide that.
Yeah. Hi, Lacey. Thanks for joining us last week. Lacey Spruce just said hi to
hi,
all of
Lacey.
us. And we saw, I didn't get to go to mini derby, I know you did, but it looked like so much fun and that you had such a successful event.
She
So
did a great job
congrats.
planning that. That was impressive. First year.
I know.
That's
It was
impressive.
huge.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That's awesome.
So have you guys seen like mothers and daughters and things like that in here and kind of how they are able to like interact and just bond over something? A lot of moms and
We've
daughters.
done the lipstick and lip gloss bar. We've done that with moms and daughters. Manis and petties, blowouts. Little girls get their hair braided while the mom's getting a blowout. So we're able to,
I think it's good for all age groups. So like we've even had dads come in and buy gift cards for like him and his daughter to like come in and have an experience. So it's things that are like kind of all across the board. So even if your daughter's like young and like your husband's buying a gift card or something like that, it like works out well because the lip glosses are just something fun to like make up at the bar and kind of like go through and just have that little bonding like fun experience together.
and you get to name it on the bottom, so that's kind of a cute little memory.
It's
for
so fun.
mom and daughter.
I love that. I need to try that. Haven't tried that one yet. So who falls under your Mother's Day list to get for, to give?
It does get hard to decide, like, do you buy for sisters, do you buy for friends, first time mothers that you know,
For
mother-in-laws, for baby
mothers.
moms, like, where do you draw that line and decide, like,
I totally expect flowers.
Where?
Please.
Yeah,
I know,
same.
I
right?
have 3 dog children.
Yeah.
I have one beautiful dog child. Jeffrey, mom loves you. Let's give him a shout out.
Yes. I think that you can always find something cute to give. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money, or you could always do like a little experience where everybody comes in and pays like individually for their experience, and maybe you just like plan something together, or like do a little add-in, buy an extra glass of champagne or something like that. But I think there's a lot of like little cute. I don't know. I have a hard time deciding. I feel like I do everyone or no one.
Yeah. I just do my mom and grandma. That's what I do personally.
I usually just do my mom and my sister, who is a mom. So,
And I
would
think
get for
it
that.
just depends too on if you're a daughter-in-law or close to your significant other's mom, then and grandma, then by all means.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I think either way, a card is nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
everybody appreciates a Mother's Day card.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
we
good
have a
idea.
lot of like really little items too. Like if you wanted like something in that $10 range or something that you could like just give in like a cute little bag or something with a card that you feel like you're giving something.
Yeah, we can make it look cute here.
I also think if you're spending time with them on Mother's Day, then you should bring a gift.
That's a good. That's
So
true.
if you're like,
You can't show
they're
up
out of
empty-handed.
town, or you aren't going to see them on Mother's Day, then I feel like you have a little bit of leeway.
You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything. Don't even call.
Lindsay's not.
Don't text. Whatever. Happy Mother's Day. Put it on your Facebook status. But I think if you're like meeting up and you're seeing your boyfriend or your husband's like mother, if you're seeing your sister that has children, your girlfriend that's a first time mother, then I think you should. I think it's nice to take a little something to them.
Yeah. I agree. Questions?
Lacey was one of this pair of new advice about your mom and give to you that you follow.
That's such a good question.
My mom always told me, I haven't listened to it very well, but to stay as close to your natural hair color as you can, or like when in doubt, kind of stay close to it. And I know, right? I've like gone blonde. I'm naturally like dark brown. But one thing I do is I keep the tone of my hair color the same as it was, as it began. So
Yeah, mine's
I think,
Yeah.
so, you know, maybe that helps.
I stick to
We're
it.
all natural over here.
I love dyeing my hair too much to like ever have listened to that, but it was, I think, good advice.
That is good
at
advice.
this.
Yeah.
I like that. What did Kat tell you?
Oh gosh. I don't know. What is the question exactly?
What is a piece of advice, hair, beauty, whatever, that your mom gave you that you follow?
Or a maternal figure.
yeah, or any maternal figure.
So my mom always thought that I wore too heavy of eye makeup. So I've taken that in my latter years in life. She said choice words of what I look like when I wore so much eye makeup, but I feel like the older I am, I just throw on mascara. It's fancy, but
It's super fancy.
It looks like light and bright.
I know.
and
I used to in high school, in college, even like wear really heavy eyeliner and just like cake it on. And looking back, I'm
We
like,
were children of the 90s.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we did.
But my mom would be like, and my dad, why would you? Don't you? You
it
look
was
like
crop
smut.
tops and eyeliner.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, no doubt, right? Yeah. We had a lot of like weird role models that like,
Anyway.
we wanted to follow after.
Don't wear
That's good
heavy eye
advice.
makeup.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
Always, not always, all
Wow.
the time.
Well, my mom,
Chelsea always has the best advice.
she always has the best zingers, but I would say the one that stuck with me the most was always shave your legs
Oh yes,
every day.
Chelsea, you
Every day.
My mom clearly didn't give me that advice.
My mom
I don't
always
told me
ever.
too.
No.
So to this day,
It takes too
I
long.
always.
Just a
Well,
lady should.
well, there's many reasonings behind it, but she always said shave your legs. But she always told me don't ever shave above your knee. I did.
I don't ever shave above my knee.
I do. Yeah. Well, I did. She said don't ever shave
I
above your
never
knee.
do. Do you?
I had to
Or
rebel
else.
against that.
Or else. Yeah. You never know what can
That was a
happen.
real rebel moment.
I did, but that's probably
That's
and
good advice. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Always shave your legs.
That's
so.
a big commitment.
I like that.
I know.
Day.
And
What about you,
Wilson?
My mom again is like really like natural beauty. So I mean, she hates my platinum blonde hair. She wants me to be 3 tones blonde, like Brittany. She really loved it 3 tones blonde. That's what she tells me all the time. I wear too much bronzer and eyeliner. But yeah, it's okay. Today I don't. I have eyelash extensions on today, so I'm good. But she always, I think, taught me like about skincare and having like good, just like natural beauty and having sunscreen. She was like the child of the 70s that laid out with like the 10 metal like
Baby oil.
boards or whatever, and my sisters did too, if you guys are watching. And my mom used to use iodine and baby oil on her skin to dye it. Iodine. And so she was always like sunscreen, like my mom was like way ahead. Like she did organic before organic was a thing.
She's like she created bronzer.
Yeah.
Mom invented bronzer.
with a little iodine and baby oil. Who knew?
The glue is sticky notes. I created that.
So yeah, I was like, it's interesting stuff, but.
And speaking of bronzer, you guys have the best bronzer here. Okay, every time I come in and they're like dabbing on some of the bronzer before we like film this,
Young
it's
Blood.
so good. It's great bronzer.
It's young
Better
blood
than
makeup.
iodine, I'm assuming.
It's better than iodine for your
tried
skin,
iodine,
for
but-
sure.
It's not recommended.
It's not recommended. My mom was like
FDA.
horrified that she ever did it. She was like, "Oh my god, I used to put iodine and baby oil and lay out for hours
Where
in the
does one
sun."
get iodine?
I don't know. It was
from
the
the-
70s. I'm sure it was in
from
the
the grocery
drugstore.
Yeah,
Pharmacy
for
or
sure.
something.
Right? Don't you use iodine
what's
to
it used
clean
for?
something? Like,
Oh, wounds.
I thought
right?
it
Don't
was
you
blood.
clean it with
Yeah.
your wounds?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's very
Either
true.
way, they use it in the operating room. when
Yeah,
they-
because it has a brown tinge to it. My mom was like, let me just tell you, she was ahead of her time. Those oils that you use that have the tan in it, my mom was creating it way long ago.
Clearly.
I mean,
Good
she
to
like
know.
ironed her hair, like the whole
My mom
kit
did
and
too.
caboodle.
Yep, my mom
They
did
had
too.
some like weird trends back in the day.
That was a good question, Lacey.
It was a really good question. Another question that I saw pop through were gift basket ideas, things that you can send to out of town mother figures.
Give lovely.
Lovely.
Give Lovely is an awesome company. She is all online, so it's Give Lovely, and it's curated gift boxes, so you can either create your own, or she has like some preset ones that are
So cute.
adorable. She'll do a handwritten card for you and mail it out, and maybe if Kelly's watching, she can tell us if it's not too late
Yeah.
to get it by Mother's Day.
She was just on the
I don't
Today
think
Show.
it is.
She was just on the Today Show, so
My friends.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So hopefully she's not
Yes.
way
I gave to
overbooked.
my mom, like I did like a little mix and match for Christmas. As
Oh,
part
yeah,
of
I
her Christmas
remember
gift.
that.
She
That was
loved
so
it.
cute.
So cute. Like the little like coffee mug with the Chanel
Yeah.
logos.
So cute.
she has the cutest stuff ever. So
Yeah.
it's a whole range of things. Like,
GiveLovely.com.
it's givelovely.com.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I would recommend. Or like if you're gonna put something together, I would try to pick like lightweight items.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
And items you can use, I think, like candles or bath products, skincare products, things like that they can use up. Because I think a lot of moms, they have kind of everything they need.
Yeah.
And, you might not know exactly what they're really wishing
Right.
for. So
Yeah.
something they can use is always good, I think.
agreed.
Yeah, high quality things. So for the Denver girls, what are some ideas of things they can do around Denver with their moms, or experiences they can give their moms?
I love tea at the Brown Palace. However, it's probably booked already for Mother's Day.
But you could always tell her, like, give
Yeah.
her like a little.
Or
Yeah.
go get a gift card at the Brown
Yeah.
Palace and be like,
Yeah.
we pick a Sunday and we
Plan
do it. or
another
what have you.
day.
Yeah. Or just spending time here. It's not too late to book appointments with us. We're not open on Sunday, but we do have availability on Saturday. Or just booking side by side manis or petties or blowouts. side by side spray tans.
Why not?
But we'll do
She
it.
birthed you.
There's 2 of us. We'll do it. Yeah, just some things like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What would you do with your mother?
My mom loves brunch. She's a girl after my own
Thank
heart.
God.
I know. No, am I being negative about my mother? My mom's amazing. I love her to death. She loves she doesn't really drink, and so she does Bloody Marys though, and so we always love
It's not drinking. That's not considered drinking.
I don't know where I came from. But I think brunch is always a good idea. So I'm sure that there's lots of places around town that still have reservations that are available. I know Four Seasons and different hotels have a special Mother's Day brunch. So you could always do something like that. Or beat
Trying
the
to have a cool brunch.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
Lucille's. She
Oh,
likes
bean.
beignets.
Lucille's is amazing.
I want to do squeaky bean with the bingo.
Oh yeah,
I want to do that so much. I've never done it. Talked about it a lot.
What about you,
do?
Charles?
My mom just really likes to hang out. My mom, she's real low key. She likes to hang out, so I will go to her house if she's not camping this weekend and just hang out, bring some drinks, and she loves to grill, so maybe we'll do that.
Oh, it's nice.
So you know.
That does sound nice. Nice little Sunday planned there.
There's so many places you can go for a quick hike around here and then be back in time for brunch or dinner or something like that.
Yeah.
No,
It's not for us.
I would know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Tony.
My
Sure.
mom would
No,
not want to go
that's-
hiking.
I was like,
I'm not taking you hiking, Mom. But
I meant.
You
No,
walk up
my
the
mom
hill?
likes to hang out. Sit on the porch.
that's very Denver to hike.
It is. It's true.
To hike and then
very-
brunch.
It's super true.
You can go to brunch in your Patagonia pants and just have a wheel time.
There's also the new movie coming out. The Goldie Hawn, Amy Schumer movie.
so good.
I always do movies with my mom too. Whenever I'm back home, it's always something fun. It's called Snatch. Oh, yeah,
It is.
Hey, you're welcome, Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer, for the shout out here.
Hashtag not sponsored. It does look really funny.
It does look funny, and I always that's always just a fun experience, I think, to do with your mom. So if it's brunch and a movie, or maybe Saturday night you go and do dinner and a movie, and you
It's not so crowded.
Nothing. I just started laughing. Nothing.
Ashley has to laugh about something every time.
She said, "Not me. My pants are from Walmart."
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
No Patagonia pants.
No, absolutely not.
I don't have Patagonia.
Can I go in my Broncos? Shout out to the Broncos.
we're gonna need all the sponsorship deals.
Walgreens had some really cute ones. Broncos pants.
Really?
I haven't been there yet.
I should have bought
them
them.
out for me. Always.
Oh Lord. Okay, so those are good ideas. I think.
I'm
I'm gonna second Ashley's idea for the Brown Palace. That's where I took my mother-in-law after we came here for blowouts, and she loved it. And they make it so pretty and special. And there's the piano player, and it's just such a nice place.
It is. I love
Girly,
it.
feminine, yeah, fun. Okay, do you guys have any other ideas to add, or anything else to add for Mother's Day? Any questions?
I know. Any last questions? I think some things just that I have sent and think are good. If you have new technology of a new hair care product that's out, or a new skincare product, or a brand new makeup technology that's out, that maybe your mom would like to try and venture away from their normal routine, is always something fun. I am totally obsessed with this, so I'm going to do a shameless shout out for ourselves. So PCA just launched this hyaluronic acid serum. It's amazing. It's literally my new favorite product. I'm living for this, and it's good for any skin type. So you don't have to worry about adding like too much to the routine. It's just like day and night. It's super easy to use, because I think that's the big thing too, is that you don't want to make it something super complicated for people. You want to just be like, here's something that you can add, and you don't have to buy a whole new routine, and you don't have to do anything different. So it just brings it, that like helps plump the skin, which
1,000 times.
who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Helps bring like water to the
1,000
surface.
times.
And it's like really silky
It is.
smooth, so it feels like really luxurious on the skin and feels really nice whenever you put it on.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
amazing.
idea. That's funny that you mentioned that, because I've gotten my mom like an iPad or things that I think that would be really cool, and sometimes it's just like she doesn't want to learn it, she doesn't want to deal with it, and it just sits there and it never gets used. But I actually got her a really nice SPF, and she's been telling me how she's like reordered it and she loves it, and it's her new favorite thing. So sometimes I think those little pieces that they can add easily and seamlessly into their skincare routine are the best ideas.
And I think sunscreen out here, especially in Colorado, is like such
So
a great
important.
thing, especially like coming into spring and summer, like a tinted SPF or just like a weightless SPF.
Moisturizer you guys have.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And so it's like good for anyone. Any skin type can use it. Anybody's going to benefit from it. And so it's
And
just
there's
like,
no shades of it. Like it's just one shade.
yeah,
so
it just adapts to your skin
anybody's
type. So it just like makes it, you have to make it easy for them.
You do.
right?
I just say it's going to make you look younger and prettier. That's all you have to say.
I would not say
I'll
that.
take
Mom.
two.
I would not say
Chelsea would like not be
I know
down
my
for
mom
that.
be like, "What's wrong with me?
Trying me out.
What are you trying to say?"
I know. So I think there are like just little nice like luxury items that are simple and easy to use, that you're not like trying to change like their whole routine around.
We had a viewer ask about mother's stones.
About what?
Mother's stones?
Oh, there's stones.
I don't know.
We don't know what those are, Brad.
Oh,
Brad, I'll say it.
Brad.
We don't know what those are.
Mother's rock.
Mother's rock.
Oh, but
I was like stones, like Harper Maid stuff.
I know. I'm like, what?
That's like the only thing I could like get.
So if that's a good question. So if somebody comes in, the necklace that I'm wearing is from here, from Glamour Bar. So if somebody comes in and they want to do like a service and a little gift to add, or have a gift ready for their mom here waiting, what would you guys suggest? Like, what's like a small little add-on item that they could add to like a service or something like that? The necklaces and jewelry that you guys have.
Like retail?
Yeah,
Is the question
yeah.
Retail? Okay. Well, we have tons of things in that.
Look like a deer in headlights.
We have
Let's skip Ashley. Let's give her a moment to collect her thoughts.
She looks like I did when this started.
Right. I mean, if your mom is
What do I have to do for her?
I would say if your mom is getting a blowout, I would spring for the deep conditioning, for sure, and then pick out a few products that they could take home, whether it's a styling product or even like a gift, like shampoo, conditioner, whatever. We've got like gift bags for
I
that.
like those little minis that you guys have, the little travel shampoo and conditioners,
And I think
and
travel
the
is.
milkshake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The milkshakes are a great add-on. You can do a little color gloss to them that refreshes the color, or just a deep conditioning treatment if you want to do that too. They smell really yummy. They come in a martini glass. They're super cute to just like add on and add to the experience. But the minis, like you said, are awesome. Like they're an inexpensive way to just have something for them, either if they travel, or it's just a great introduction to like a new product, and let them see how they like it without like investing into like a bigger size product. I personally, like, we have Lalicious sugar scrubs. I don't know if you've ever used the sugar scrubs.
I love those.
So we have big and little ones. So they kind of like hit every price point. The big ones are $35, the small ones are $10. So it's something like little. There's all sorts of different scents to them, and you can just have something really cute and luxurious. They can leave it by the kitchen sink if it's not something that they would do like in the shower or like would use all over the body. The sugar scrubs turn into like a coconut oil, so they're super hydrating. You don't really have to like moisturize afterwards, so it's like even great. Like I gave my mom one to keep by the kitchen sink to wash our hands with, like just to like take off any dead skin and like hydrate.
So that's what you guys have in the bathroom here, right? Yeah, your hands feel like silk after you've used it. That would be a good gift. I might pick one up for my mom before I leave here. It's a good idea.
I know. I just think, and we have like a lavender and a lemon that are pretty like neutral and not like anything like too like. There's like coconutty and like a sugar kiss that's like a little bit sweeter, but so there's like one for everybody. So I think that's like a cute little luxury item that anybody could use. Smash, did you think of anything?
I like all the jewels that we have in right now. We have a lot of amazing items from Harper Made and Lux and Luca. So we just had some new pieces come in from both of those. So I would pick something out for my mother for that. I also think she would like the San Tropez self-tanning mousse that we have. My mom loves stuff like that. She loves self-tanner.
She's your mom.
My mom. I hate it personally. Just kidding.
The mousse?
Self-tanner.
I like
It's
it.
all natural.
I like it.
She just got back from the beach,
Oh.
bleaching
I
out
was there
her
a long
hair
time.
and
I was there a long
getting her tan on. What about you, Brittany? Do you have any like little luxury items that you think are good?
Well,
little?
my mom likes, like we mentioned, like spending time together. I think that like getting a blowout or coming in and getting nails done would be the best thing, but I do always like to have a little something for her. So like you said, the sugar scrub I think is a great idea. I've given her that for Christmas, I think, or her birthday.
Yeah, I think
A
we did a
set?
travel
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah, the travel kit with all of the little pieces, and she really liked it. She actually used it on our trip when we were traveling, so I think that's a really good idea. Or the bronzer that you guys have.
Yeah,
I
That's
love
so
the
good.
bronzer.
I know.
Anybody wears bronzer, so.
We have Youngova has a really good facial bronzer, like a powder, and also a lotion. That's a bronzer. Do we sell that? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Is that what you have on your arm?
Yes, it's
It looks so good. It's like
I
this
know.
sheen,
Especially
this
when
like
you're in between spray tans.
bronze
but it's
sheen.
Just, yeah, it's just like a good bronze that covers up camouflages.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
I think even just like packages for your mom too, if you want to do something for her that like,
Yeah.
or for your wife or whoever, like maybe give her like a package of spray tans or a package of blowouts or something like that.
Are you listening?
John, this is for you. She has
Three of your
fur
dog
babies.
children. That is a great idea. I like
Yes.
the spray tans package. That's a good idea.
That way you feel like every time they come, like they think of you.
And
You
right
know what I-
before summer,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Everybody's going on trips right now.
I like to give gifts that keep on, like
on
giving that like people are like, oh right, this like came again or what have you.
Like you said, like we were talking about making somebody feel really special, and there's something about coming in and taking care of them and getting them pampered that just always feels so good and makes you feel so special. You leave and you feel great, and I think for the men watching, it's the gift that keeps on giving to
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah.
Well, and I
You
think
know? She'll go home
moms
and she'll feel like feel great.
totally, and I think women and moms especially, like in general, like don't sometimes take time to like pamper themselves, or they feel like they're running around with their kids. They have practices to get to. They have like they don't need to like spend the money, or they don't need to
Yeah.
like take time out. But there's so much to say for like personal care and like how good it makes you feel, and having that downtime, like stepping away from.
Yeah.
Like your everyday normal life that like makes you feel rejuvenated whenever you go
Just relax.
Back
and treat
to-
yourself.
every day.
I was
Making
talking to
mac
my
and cheese.
sister-in-law, and she had her son has religious confirmation and like 3 different soccer games on Mother's Day. I'm like, that is not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like in a situation like that, if the dad were to give her a package, that's would make her feel so good and sweet that he thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's a
doesn't
good
always
idea.
have to just be on Mother's Day. You
Yeah.
know, you could
Yeah.
give them something an experience with their daughter or like a friend, a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was thinking for my mom. I was like, I would love to have her like get away and like do something with like one of her girlfriends and like not think about.
Yeah.
All right, smiling at her.
I was like, that was creepy.
I just had a yawn. An opportune time.
So
I want to check one more time to see if we have any questions coming in. Any questions, comments?
hi
Anything
Jessie,
like
I
that?
love you too. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. I don't
Anything
see
else?
any.
Okay.
I think we've gotten them all.
Okay.
Let me.
We'll give everybody a second if they want to ask something.
Not all at once.
Not all
Yeah,
at once,
calm
guys.
down.
Anybody else? Any questions? Any questions? I just like realized my bun is like doing.
It is?
Yeah.
Nobody can see your back.
And this,
No, Lindsay
yeah,
looks
you can.
so chic tonight.
Like, and this video, like, when I watch myself, I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. That looks really good.
I can't watch
I
it
should have
back or
never
I get so
turned.
nervous. I can't watch it back or I get so nervous.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I just won't do it.
Yeah.
So hi, Irsi.
So next week. Oh, also,
Next
about our special we're doing, if you spend $100 as a gift, what? Where you say that?
No.
Why are you
Ashley
laughing?
has a special for you
I have a
guys, for
special.
you viewers.
If you spend $100 on a gift card, you yourself get $25 in return. So you can use that for products, services,
Or you can give it to,
or you can give it to your mom. That $25 extra dollars.
or who you're
But
purchasing
use it
for.
on yourself. That'd be nice.
Cool. And how long does that go? The promo.
I don't know,
I
actually.
haven't thought about it yet. I'm
It's
still working on it.
open-ended.
Okay,
Yeah.
end of May.
End of May.
End of May.
Okay.
Mother's
So
Day is
spend
May.
100, get 25
Get
back.
$25 back.
Cool.
On a gift card.
And yeah, on a gift card, and you can use it towards products or services.
This is Ashley Collins special for you. I just like let her go rogue and like make up her own
It's a
thing.
real good idea.
It was like
It is a
6
good idea.
different things until it just like
It's a real good
it
idea.
got nailed down to this. It's good.
Thank you.
Church queen.
Thank you, Crane. Thanks, Crane. Next week.
Next week.
Next week, Beauty and Bubbles will not be on. Shed a tear now. But the next week after that, the 23rd of May, Trisha will be here from Unite Hair Care. So that's
Yay.
exciting.
Can't wait to see you, Trisha.
Trisha is our Unite Hair Care rep, and she is an amazing hairstylist herself. And so we're super excited to have her on and going through like all of your hair care questions, anything that you have on how to take care of them.
Awesome.
So we'll miss you guys next week.
See you next week. But thank you for tuning in this week, and we'll see you on the 23rd.
On the 23rd.
All right.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Cheers. Cheers. Happy Mother's Day for baby moms.